Welcome back to the channel. Last time I introduced the project, and today I'll go into design and planning and why just enclosing the porch turned into a complete redesign. So let's get into it. The original idea was simple, just enclose the porch, but the structure had other plans. The floorboards were rotting, one of the posts had been eaten by ants, and it was holding up basically nothing. The entire structure had to go. I wanted to keep the existing roofline, not just for aesthetics, but also to simplify the tie-ins to the existing structure. It simplified things, but it also introduced some limitations. To get the most usable space out of the existing roof, I eliminated the overhangs. But I didn't want the addition to feel oversized and looming over the sidewalk. So I dropped the floor level. Dropping the floor level also meant I could avoid adding railings to the exterior stairs, which is allowed under Ontario Building Code if you're no more than 3 steps up. That decision meant I had to add steps inside, but it was worth it for the outside look and feel. Functionally, I designed 2 distinct zones. One side would be the new main entrance, and the other side an office. For the entry side, I aligned it with the original door. Actually, the door that you see in my background here. I wanted to keep it as a separation between the entry and the rest of the main building. For the office side, I wanted natural light, but also privacy and focus. That meant one large high window out of the way of screens and eye lines, but still flooding the space with light. On the south wall, I went the opposite direction. A big window right down to the floor, it gives a great connection to the outside, makes the room feel bigger, and thanks to a large shrub in front, it doesn't sacrifice privacy. Originally, I left the north wall blank, planning a full built-in closet, but later I punched a small window to keep visual connection to the street's north end and bring in a bit more daylight. A big part of this project was making a small space feel generous. Keeping the original roofline preserved the street presence, while dropping the floor brought the whole massing down. That 8-foot by 4-foot front door, it's a statement, almost like a business card for the house. Oversized but balanced. Inside, the step-down entry enhances the separation between entry and office, like a mini split level, without needing more space. To pull it all together, I planned this project in 3D right from the get-go. That might sound a little bit overkill for a small addition, but it saved me huge headaches. The digital model was like a dry run for the whole build. I could pre-check how stairs would line up, ensure the floor height matched the existing entry, and make sure the windows would fit exactly, even though they were ordered long before framing. Once we had all the dimensions, we could just follow the plan. There was no guesswork later, no, let's just figure it out later and have gajillions of little drawings on sheathing, which is quite common. This also enabled me to pre-order all the materials just before the lockdowns, and I was then able to just build on this project while everything was shut down. On bigger projects, this kind of digital planning creates serious efficiencies, accurate lumber lists, beam sizes, window openings, even fasteners. It's a workflow I used to use in the projects before I did this project, and I've used ever since. It works every time. That's the design story behind this addition. In the next episode, I'm going to go into the materials I chose for this project. We'll look at insulation, sheathing, and finishes that are a bit outside of the North American construction norm. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time.